and welcome to Tasmanian Bus Journeys. My name is Pete and today is the 10th of July 2023 and it is a very important day for public transport because today is the day bus fares are being reduced. Yep, that's right, you've heard right, they've come down in areas outside the urban centres of Hobart, Launceston, Devonport and Burnie. Fares have gone down, we've calculated, by about 25% for full adult fares and 26% for adult concession fares. So that's a great effort. Here at Tasmanian Bus Journeys, we're very, very keen indeed to encourage people to use bus services, of course. And I know the subscribers to this channel are also part of that effort. But here we have the state government coming to the party, so to speak, by reducing bus fares. Well done. Congratulations to everyone who's been involved in this decision. It's going to make a big, big difference out there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through bus journey by bus journey, show a quick video of each journey for those who aren't familiar, and then what we're going to do is talk about what the new fares are and how much they've come down. And we just whip around the state. It also gives a really good introduction to the bus journeys possible around the state. Okay, let's just get on with it. Bus fares in urban areas have stayed the same and they haven't changed since pre-COVID levels. Outside urban areas, yes, almost all fares fall as the bus zones have changed. I've calculated the cost of travelling all of the Tasmanian bus journeys as featured in this video, and in that case the full adult fares drop about a quarter, a savings of $100, and adult concession fares dropped about 26%, a savings of $51. That's if you did all the trips shown in this video. We focus on cash fares payable to the driver in this exercise, and it means that there are 20% available on most services by using smart cards. Green Card on Metro and Tassie Link, Transport Me up north and northwest coast, and from services departing Launceston, the regional services. Credit card available in West Tamar and New Norfolk. It gives you a 20% discount. No discount for intercity services operated by Kinetic between Hobart and Devonport. That's coming in the future. So our first bus journey is the one where we decided to replicate the Tasman Limited journey, Hobart to Wynyard. Tasman Limited was a former railway. And here we are, we're on the 702 bus leaving Hobart. This journey connects most areas of Tasmania on the intercity service.
Wynyard bus route 197. It's going to take me all the way to Wynyard today.
So after 7.5 hours busing from Hobart to Wynyard, I'm looking rather worse for wear at Wynyard, but did manage to get through the journey. And let's have a look at those savings, yes, on those combination of bus routes that I used. The full fare is down about 26% for adults, down to $66. Adult concession fare down to $33. Now, our next journey will be going down from Burnie, down the west coast, and then through to Hobart. And here's the bus for Queenstown. Now, I had a bit of I've got off in Tulla and I had to rush to the bus after a toilet break, my own fault, and then I ended up in Queenstown at 6 o'clock at night. It was dark, it was raining, but we had further trouble on the trip because then overnight it snowed and we had to spend one extra night at the Empire Hotel because these buses didn't show up. They are meant to take us from Queenstown to Hobart and the snow stopped them from running. Okay, let's have a look at those savings again. Full adult cash fare, yeah, down 34%. What a saving that is. $24, that's good. And if you get a discount card, another 20%. Adult concession, it's just $12. Now, the Queenstown to Hobart Area Connect bi-weekly service, I include this because it now has got full adult concession discount. The full adult fare itself's down by 40% to $41.60. Adult concessions down, of course, too, by the same amount. And the senior card holders can now travel as adult concession passengers. Okay then, the next big journey we did was travelling from Launceston along through St Mary's, down the east coast and back through the Hobart. An epic journey. Here we go, we leave Launceston and that's always an interesting place in itself. Down the Huon Valley and you can just see the coal railway line there. We arrive in St Mary's and the bus then goes on to St Helens.
Amazing balconies. The 744 to St Helens has arrived.
I made it to St Helens and gosh, it was a hot day and I'm looking a bit worse for wear there. I did manage to have a look around my favourite war memorial in St Helens. Then back on the bus to Bicheno, and what beautiful coastal scenery. We get on at overnight at Bicheno, then we get on the bus to Hobart the next day, and another spectacular view of the coast all the way down basically before we track back into Hobart. We get to Hobart and there's our beloved GPO. So just talking about the savings here, Launceston and St Mary's, 23%, 20 down to $24, adult concession savings there as well. And then the big journey from Bicheno to Hobart, route 737, full adult fares down 37%, hey, to $24. That's good. Adult concessions just $12. If you want to do the grand journey all the way through, the price for adults is $65.90 and concession $32.90. Okay, next journey, and that is three of them actually from Hobart. And it was our very, very first journey for Tasmanian Bus Journeys when we went down to the Huon Valley. We went initially to Cygnet and then back to Huonville, around to Ranelagh. We went way, way deep south to Dover. And then we came back through to Geeston, got off there, Franklin, and way back to Hobart.
We'll be catching this bus all the way, Hobart, Kingston, Huonville, to the Commercial Hotel, a very pleasant place for a counter meal.
Absolutely enchanting views down the Huon River, the Huon Valley there to Dover. The bus route to Dover is the southernmost bus route in Australia that operates 7 days a week, so it's really, really worth doing. So much variety in what you can see down there. Well, we had to go down to Dover and then come back, going through Franklin up to Hobart. So the savings, well, there was savings there for that entire combination number of routes. The savings there was 14%. So the fare's down modestly there. Our concession down 13%. Now, the next one we did was to Richmond. And see here the Richmond Bridge, very nice indeed.
The Richmond Arms.
Next trip, up the Derwent River to New Norfolk, past Glenorchy and Mona, and we had so much to see up there. Do have a look at our last video which we did. All sorts of bizarre things. Here's some old vehicles we found at Willow Court and much more. Have a look. So not much change in adult fares, up and down. Concession fares are well down. For full adults down 5%. $7.20, but the adult concession fare at Richmond's even a better deal, 37% down to $2.40. Now the New Norfolk adult fare actually has gone up, but it did come down in 2019. That's at $7.20, up 9%, but the adult concession fare is down 27% to $2.40. So we go up to the north of the state now, and these are three journeys I've picked to depart out of Launceston. The first one is up the West Tamar, and we jump on and off buses between different towns, so we can actually visit 4 towns in a day. It was a pretty mad sort of experience, but we did it.
So I'm about to board the 787 service. It goes to Launceston, but I'm going to get off at Exeter. I better get on, otherwise the driver might get crabby. So here we go, all the way to Exeter.
And we went from Exeter all the way back up to Beauty Point, the foreshore there. We had a 10-minute break, and then we got a bus from a bus stop which is labelled as a bus stop. Then we ended up at Grindelwald village. Yes, it's a Swiss village in the Tamar Valley.
You can watch this all the time waiting for a bus. Yes. Must stop, must stop, must stop. Oh, captivating. It's captivating. I can't stop watching.
Enough of that. Look, we save money going to Beauty Point and back on Route 788. The full adult cash fare is down 7%. So yeah, some fares aren't down as much as others. $20.40. Adult concession $10.20. The next journey was a short little hop down to Evandale via Perth, and what a lovely historic place it is. It features a penny farthing race every year. It's got beautiful buildings. It's just absolutely full of history. The bus trip there is very nice, fairly short trip, but geez, you really feel as if you're going back to colonial times when you visit Evandale. It's definitely worthwhile doing. So much to see. Now, our next trip is to on Route 777 to Derby, and geez, this is a long one compared to the Evandale one. You visit all sorts of different towns. The big ones are Bridport, Scottsdale, but we plunge down south to Ringarooma and end up at Derby. And when I was making this video, the bus snuck up behind me. Caused a bit of a surprise to me, but the driver was okay with it. Bridport is a personal favourite of mine, and here's the bus at the Bridport bus stop.
We are now approaching Scottsdale.
We just heard Tasmania's only talking bus, and very nice she is. Okay, we go via Ledgerwood and see some beautiful memorial wooden sculptures, lovely, and then we end up another long trip, end up at Derby on this occasion, very close to 7 o'clock at night, and Derby itself so historic. Okay, let's talk about fares again, and the Launceston to Evandale fare, it's down 21% to $4.80 for full adults. Concession fares are down 20% to $2.40, so that's good. Now the Derby one, it's a beauty. Route 777, one of my favourites, and the fare here comes down to $16 if you're a full fare adult, or it is $8 if you're adult concession fare. Our last set of bus journeys, and these depart from the northwest cities of Burnie and Devonport, and this is the service I want to talk about, the Northwest Express, Route 708.
708, indicative of a busy environment here in Devonport where buses go. This bus is going to Burnie, and I've caught this several times. Here we see Bass Strait. Here we go, the Penguin foreshore background.
Next trip plunges us deep into the country. Yes, Devonport, down Latrobe, then to Sheffield. And this service runs 3 times a day. Sheffield, a lovely town, again, history, lots of beautiful murals, nice places to eat and that sort of thing. Here's the town hall you can see, and in the distance we zoom up to the mighty Mount Roland. Okay, just one more trip, and lucky last. This is a short little one, and going from Ulverston to Penguin. And here we see a little behind the scenes action by yours truly, as we're trying to get a video as the bus moves along. Not many passengers. Time to have a drink, and this is one of the best places on the northwest coast to have a beer. Yes, it's the Penguin Beer Co-op. And very exciting, guys. Finally see a live Tasmanian train in one of my videos, and you can see that when I publish it short. The adult fare for the Northwest Express Route 708 comes down under the $10 mark, 20% to $8.80 for your trip.
4.40 for adult concessions. The bus to Sheffield, the price has not changed for adults. It's still $7.20, but it's come way down for adult concession passengers, down to $2.40. And the last trip, which is a forthcoming journey, Olston to Penguin, and that's $4.80. If you enjoyed this video, please do like it and subscribe to Tasmanian Bus Journeys. Please do send me any comments. We'll see you next time on another fantastic journey.